Earth may be dying. Some are looking off-world for a fresh start. The competition for land and resources out here is brutal. In this winner-take-all environment, people are doing anything to succeed. You need to stake your claim, earn your place, and do your best to save humankind's future.
Hello and welcome to Offworld Trading Company. This is first season where we will be discovering this game. This is a game about exploiting the surface of Mars. So it's a strategy game of economics and competition. It's designed by the lead designer of Civilization 4, so that immediately caught my attention. So this season will be all about discovering it. I have played around 15 minutes of it. So if you like watching someone play games and discover them and make a lot of mistakes, then welcome, because this is what you're gonna get on this season. We're gonna start discovering the game. I'm gonna start with the learn to play scenarios, then probably do a skirmish, and then start a campaign. You can't start a campaign without having won a skirmish game first, so that's why I'm going in that order. Right, so I have done this first one, business building seminar. So I am going to actually do it again for this season so that everyone is on the same page. Alright, so Yoshimi Robotics, trusted helpers, ever working till the end. Alright, so hello human. Welcome to Mars, I am Joji5 and I will be overseeing your upgrade to knowledge. This planet is quite dangerous. You will learn about the resources to be found here and how they can be used to grow a business. We expect you to upgrade to the Yoshimi Robotics facilities. Your decisions will be less than optimal. This is unavoidable and quite human. Our Robotics HQ. What a magnificent achievement. This is the finest of Yoshimi Robotics facilities. Orders are automatically queued and implemented by the same robots produced within the assembly lines. With the leadership position correctly in place, this factory should be able to outproduce any competitor and with no outward risk to life or limb of humans back on Earth. Quite right. Metal resources. This is an ideal location with rich aluminium and iron deposits nearby. The red cubes represent iron deposits, the green cubes represent aluminium deposits. Alright, quantity matters. The number of cubes for each resource represents the density of the deposit. Mining a deposit doesn't use it up, but a higher deposit yields more resources over the same time period. To access metals, you need to extract them by building mines where they are found. Right, time to build. Construct a metal mine. Let's build one there on the high density one, and one here on the high density iron. Those are two objectives here. The last one is wait for a shipment of aluminium. Alright, mining for compliments. Excellent work. I have seen you build this successfully before. You may continue to excel past moderately low expectations. Thank you. We construct buildings as quickly as possible, but hard work takes time. In the past, I had undervalued the need to strongly affirm the simplest of successes. This mistake has clearly been corrected in my latest build. Are you sure you're not missing a patch? Bundles of joy. Look at that ship go. So proud we are of our human friend. I don't know why they put friends between stars, asterisks. Transport ships deliver resources to our factory from remote locations. Buildings that are connected to our factory automatically add their production to our stockpile. Efficiency is the desired goal, but sometimes, to get the right ingredients, patience is required. Okay, integers of joy. Patience is quite hard to quantify. We built a mine, and it is productive. The number next to the pipe represents the amount of aluminum we have in storage. Right, so we have 140 aluminum. Rust proof. The aluminum will be used to upgrade our factory. Unfortunately, iron is quite prone to deterioration. Please build a steel mill next. The largely useless iron will be taken and transformed into a durable and rust-free stainless steel, a meaningful transformation. Upgrading is important. It is unfortunate how hard it is for humans to upgrade. We are saddened for you. Sure, thank you. Alright, so we can navigate. Cool. Alright, let's build a steel mill. Here. Let's see, built. Alright, it's done. And we're starting to see some steel come in. The other objective is to upgrade the robotics HQ. So that's gonna need 20 steel, so we are halfway there. Almost. Alright, we can upgrade. Pristine work, such success. Without a shadow of a doubt, you are the person who gave the order that successfully upgraded our factory. If it were not for your efforts, we may have upgraded it in half the time, which is, of course, irrelevant. So nice. I'm doing a great job. Alright, elementary schooling. Pay attention to these new cubes, which are not cubes but are much pointier. Their color variations create optical excitement. The yellow represents silicon reserves, the black is where the carbon is found. Mines are suboptimal for gathering these elements, which require structures called quarries. Alright, let's build quarries then. Quarries. Let's build one here. Are these the same? They seem to be the same. Alright, those are being built now. Let's look at one. There we go. New friends. Perhaps it was strange for you, gathering silicon and carbon without the knowledge of why. We were simply testing your degree of compliance. Alright, thanks. There are many safety precautions that limit our ability to be fully autonomous. We wanted to share that experience with you. Oh, okay, I see, so you're making fun of us. We are now friends, again between scare quotes or stars. I will share with you a truth. Robotic businesses run on energy. Each building, production facility, and transport vessel consume a certain amount of electricity. How do I get energy? Solar panels harness the power of the sun for a strong supply of energy. The setting of the sun interferes perpetually. The sun is strong but fickle. Wind turbines harness the strong wind currents for a more modest but consistent source of energy. It is tasty when dust storms surround us. Providing us with the necessary power to continue our work here is really what a friend would do. Alright, let's build a solar panel. Let's build it here. and get built. The darkness. It is nighttime. Now it's a good opportunity for a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a business where people stopped working and rested. That business was bought by a competitor. The employees were fired and replaced by workers who did not require so much rest. That's a fun story. The only thing that stops working after nightfall are the things that require the sun. But what about the solar panels? Wind. It should be most obvious to you that our solar panels were completed at an inopportune time. I hope you realize that an alternative power source is required. Considering our options, I believe a wind turbine is needed. Before you inquire, I would like to volunteer the fact that I am not afraid of the dark. I am just saddened by structures that appear non-functional. Alright, so let's build a wind turbine. Alright, so depending on where you place it, they will produce more or less energy. So let's put it here. Enhanced power optimization established. A wonderful synergistic combination of structures and geometry. Placing robotic structures adjacent to power producer is most intelligent. Nice. The metal mine received a production bonus of 50% for being next to an energy producer. Each structure placed adjacent to that wind turbine will receive a similar bonus. Right, so if I place something here, it will work too. Electronic wishes. So many new opportunities are coming our way. The correct development steps were implemented and the goodness awaits. Carbon and silicon are successful for many things. My favorite is to combine them with aluminum to create electronics. Our factories require electronics to upgrade and operate successfully. Alright, time to build electronics factory. Let's place it here. Awesome. So now we need to upgrade again. We need one more electronic, and there we go. Once again, without emotion. Beauty is a concept that I'm not programmed to comprehend. It must be similar to the experience of observing the robotic HQ grow to its new level. Thanks to your obedient compliance with our growth needs, there is one more data point which will enable your successful management of our Yoshimi business venture. Power hungry. A most unfortunate splitting of the Martian surface can be observed. Warm steam emerges from these fractures and provides a good opportunity. Geothermal plants capture the heat from these rare thermal vents and convert it to energy. This is a delicious idea. Please construct one of these plants so that we can have an abundance of energy for all of our future needs. Sure. Alright, geothermal plant. That produced 2.6 and the wind turbine 1.7 and the solar panels 1.7. So almost double, or yeah, almost double. Alright, early retirement. Wow, such a success on your first endeavor. Your time of learning with Yoshimi Robotics has come to a requiem. I have decided that your time spent together is more than enough to last me for the rest of my processing cycles. I am full and require no more of your time. With these encouraging words, your upgrade is complete. You now know enough to run a successful business into the ground. Thank you. Enjoy your time on Mars until your inevitable retirement. I am not ready to retire yet. Alright. Great job, human. Alright, so that was the first Learn to Play scenario, business building seminar. Next episode we'll do Corporations Are People. Seneca Development will show you how to profit from the life support needs of the nearby Martian colony. For now, I'll just ask you if you liked this video and would like to see more of Offworld Trading Company, please leave a like or a message and say hi. For now, I say goodbye, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.